Craig Mahoney, ladies and gentlemen, I know him.
Oh, wow. You cannot ask for a more ringing endorsement than that. That's amazing. Molly only knows the best and most wonderful people. Big hand for Molly's for doing it with us. For all the lovely ladies here for putting this on and taking care of us. And my friend over here, Scott Miller, he's got his photographs on the walls that you can buy now. Big hand for him. He's a good artist. My name is Craig Mahoney, and I'm a functioning alcoholic, or as I like to call myself, a fun-aholic. Barry, how are you? I apologize for everything you're about to hear. Valentine's Day is coming up. 2 days till Valentine's Day. Are we excited? I'm nervous. We only have 2 days left, and I've yet to find a hooker who'll wear a mask of my ex-wife and be rape me in public for less than $100. A little nervous about that. Oh, man. Hey, quick little weird thing that occurred to me today. When Smurfette prick teases the other Smurfs, what color do their balls turn? I was up late last night. So, all right. We don't know each other that well, but I think I can give you a little bit of advice. This would probably go more for the young gals out there than some others, but who knows, might apply to more of you. When you're texting people or sending out your tweets or updating your Facebook statuses and you're just so excited about something that you want to extend that word across the screen by typing the one letter a whole lot, you don't just automatically type the last letter of the word. It is whatever vowel gets the emphasis. For instance, if you and your girlfriends are going out to the club and you want to say, "We're going to the club," you type the U. You type the U a bunch of times, not the B. Otherwise, you're not excited, you're stuttering. We're going to the club. The same goes for silent vowels at the end of a word. If at the end of the night you're saying, "We're going home," you type the O, not the E. Otherwise, it's "I'm going homey," which is less I'm returning to the place I live in, more I'm now exclusively dating cool black guys. Nothing wrong with that, but just a little, "Mom, Dad, I'm going homey." You know, I go back. A little writing tip from your old pal, Craigers. Yeah. So, Valentine's Day is coming up, and a lot of people are going to be, a lot of guys are going to be, in my opinion, wasting money on flowers and diamonds for their lady friends. And to me, it is a waste of money. I just don't get it. Like flowers, I don't see how flowers are romantic. Basically, if you're buying flowers for a woman, you're saying, "Honey, I love you so much. You mean so much to me that I've decided to kill something beautiful and drag its carcass into the house so that we can watch it wither and rot together." That's what's known in literary circles as a metaphor. And diamonds, I really don't get. People spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on diamonds. On rocks. They're rocks. That's all they are. They are rocks from the ground. Shiny rocks. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the 21st century. All right, we've split the atom. We've put a man on the moon. We should be far past the point of getting impressed by shiny rocks. Yet you see a bunch of women around a friend of theirs that just got a new engagement ring. They turn back into cavemen. They're like, "Ooh, look at that shiny rock. Ooh, shiny. It's like not even to do with a joke anymore. I just enjoy doing that. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. And people spend like literally thousands of dollars. I have friends who've spent between $15,000 and $20,000 on their wives' engagement rings. That is not greedy. That is not foolish. That's insane. That's insanity. For that kind of money, you could get a hybrid car that will not only take you wherever you'd like to go, but will also make the world a better place for the awful, awful child you're going to bring into it and raise with a distorted value system. For that kind of money, you forget about like feeding the poor African kid in the village. You could buy his village. All right, they would name it after you. You would have your own holiday in that village. Merry Craigmas. I want a very Merry Craigmas to you. But no, we want to throw our money away on shiny fucking rocks. The only time you should ever spend thousands of dollars on a diamond is if it is the core component for the supergiant laser death ray that you need to complete your plans for world domination, and that's it. That's it. It's the only time. So, I am divorced. And I'll admit it was my fault. It was during sex one night. I told her I wanted her to start acting like a whore. So she took my money, left, and went and fucked a bunch of my other guys. So, yeah, I'm kidding. I never had any money. But it's, you know, the good thing is we didn't have any kids to worry about, and I got the dog. So, and it's so much easier being a single dog owner than a single parent. For instance, I love the fact that I can curse in front of him and say whatever I want, and I don't have to worry about him like running to the playground, repeating it to the friends. So, you know, I'm never gonna get that phone call from some other dog owner and be like, Mr. Mahoney, yeah, Scruffy just came home from the dog park, and do you know what word he was using? Mm-hmm. And do you know where he heard it from? Well, if it was a C word, it applies. I'm never going to get that phone call. And the other great thing is, like right now, he's home alone in a cage. You know, I don't have to worry about a babysitter. You know, and after a certain age, you can't do that with a human child anymore. You know, like when they're babies, I mean, who cares? They sleep half the day away anyway, right? I mean, you just put them in. It's basically a cage is a crib with a roof on it. That's all it is. You put a bottle in there, they're good for 6-7 hours, easy. Easily. Yeah, I'm at that age now where a lot of my friends are having babies and stuff, and I gotta go and pretend to be impressed by this thing. And it's, you know, you gotta see, have you seen the baby? You're gonna come over and see the baby? You have to come over and see the baby. I saw the baby. You put pictures on Facebook. I know what the baby looks like. No, you have to come over. Why? Did you teach it to juggle? It's a baby. It lies there. They're boring. I know what it looks like. Call me in a year and a half when it starts doing shit. Then I'll come over and I'll see your baby. And the worst is when you have to see the baby the day it's born. You know, and then you have to pretend it's cute. And I'm sorry, we human beings, we are weird looking little fuckers when we're born. We are not attractive. I grew up Catholic and seeing that, you know, that statue of baby Jesus with the smooth, creamy skin and that perfectly coiffed hair and the $1 million smile. Yeah, that is bullshit. The human babies are these lumpy little critters with like black skin and hair in all the wrong places and a mouth like a hooked fish. They are not cute. And you have to sit there and pretend it's cute for your friend's sake. And then they're like, would you like to hold it? Ah, no, man. Dude, that thing was just in your wife's vagina. Oh, give that to me. That's improper. Oh, man. Yeah, so, divorce was a little rough. One of the most awkward things about it, well, aside from, you know, her fucking some of my friends, the really most awkward thing about it was right around that same time that she was taking her wedding vows and had a little JK at the end. My mom just came down with a really just nasty case of cancer. Yeah. No, it's, I know what you're thinking. It's uterine cancer, not breast cancer. Breast cancer is just too trendy for her, you know. Everybody's got breast cancer now. She wasn't in the mood for any of that. And it was tough because the last time our family had to deal with anything like that was in the early 80s when I spent 6 months in bed with a really just acute case of Pac-Man fever. So how are you dealing with your mother's illness, Craig? I'm making Pac-Man jokes! Oh, I'm so far in denial I can smell Cleopatra's snatch. So, I am so sorry. Yeah, so it's been tough. As her son, obviously, it's tough having a mom with cancer. But as a comic, it's kind of cool because I can make cancer jokes now. No, you wouldn't make a joke like that if you knew somebody was suffering. You'd think so.